You're giving a valid statement on a genocide. How can somebody give a valid statement on a genocide? Can you not listen to yourself?
Is it not true that another side has done wrong?
Which other side?
Are Hamas wholly justified? Are they righteous for what they did October 7th? Yes or no?
Retaliation towards oppression for years, hundreds of years, is what about not wrong?
There's a lot of information that's missing. No, that's true, right?
That there's a
Right.
state, it has a government, it had it.
Who was in charge of that state?
I don't know the exact name, but they
What did they do?
What do you mean?
What did they do? Do you know? That government. Can you, no, I'm just asking questions. The lot of information that you have about this conflict, you can agree is lacking, right?
You also have that.
Yes. But I can say, but how? Wait. But I can say, wait. Let me hold on. But I can say that. Wait, hold on. I can say that both sides, they're wrong, and I am happy that there is now peace talks, and I think there's a ceasefire happening. But if anyone's trying to say that one side is wholly bad and the other side is innocent, I don't think that's the truth.
Firstly,
We don't get that from history.
Firstly, if you see that, okay, if you're talking about 2 years, right? The two years time, right?
Yeah.
Firstly, when there is one nation that's Israelis, they have their army, they have their weapons, they have all the facilities, right? The other side, they have no army, they have no arms, right? They have nothing, they had nothing to resist in terms of, army and in terms of,
Well, like the settlements.
yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah,
Palestinians.
that's a wrong that I can see that one side has done. But a wrong that one side has done is that they did a secret attack, a surprise attack on civilians. Is that wrong? Hamas did a secret attack on civilians.
What about the attack?
No, wait. Wait.
No.
Did I not admit that those settlements were wrong? Right? Did I not?
You never say Hamas was wrong.
Did I not admit that in front of you?
What?
That those settlements that they've been disputing about, that those are wrong. Those are they say that's an aggressive act of invasion there, because that is of Israel on land of
By who?
by Israel.
Yes, on the Palestinians.
And on the on the 7th, was it wrong to take civilians who were there just partying? Are you going to let me finish? Are you going to let me finish?
I understand your point.
Now,
I understand.
and can you see how I said that one is wrong and the other is wrong?
No.
Can I hear the same from you?
So let me explain. First of all, when you see there's one unarmed nation, the other is armed, right?
That's got
Let me just first that
You got one unarmed people, and then you've got an armed people who come in and take hostages. Is that true?
Can I complete my point?
But you're not addressing
Can I
what I'm
complete
saying.
my point?
But you're not addressing what
I
I'm
will,
saying.
But let me complete.
Go on.
Okay. So there's one armed and one unarmed. Secondly, the armed ones are forcing the people that were living there since I don't know how many decades.
No. You need to know exactly.
No.
You need to know exactly. You do. You need to know exactly. You do.
Even
No,
if
you
I
do.
had-
You need to know exactly because now that's why I'm saying you're going further back.
Okay.
How many years exactly?
Let me first complete. You're interrupting me. So when they took people's houses,
When was that?
you were talking about the 2-year span, right?
From what I understand of those settlements, that was happening even before the 2-year span. What do you know? What do you know?
What do you mean? What do I know?
Even I would.
You're not even letting me.
Because every time I ask you to clarify, you're coming up short. I would even say that within this conflict, it's so complicated, I don't really speak about it much because I know there's a lot going on. Hold on. Because there's a lot going on and there's a big history to it. Now, hold on. I will. But the point is, every time I ask her to clarify, there's no information there.
What if I am coming to that point?
No, I asked you. You said far back. I said how far. You said you don't know. Is that lie?
Speak. Do you want to let me speak?
Go on.
Okay. So, because you were asking about you said that the hostages were taken 7th October and it was wrong. But what about I'm talking about the time that was, for example, 5 October, 6th October, or time before that, right?
What was happening then?
So at that time, their houses were being taken, right? The people, the settlements.
The people of Gaza.
The people of Gaza, right?
I thought that was Golan Heights where the settlements were occurring.
They was going in?
I thought Golan Heights was where the settlements were occurring.
I don't understand. Going in what?
I thought in the Golan Heights is where those settlements were occurring. From as far as I understand, I think it was in 2003 or 2004, Israel moved all the Jews out of Gaza.
Okay.
So that's why.
Can you show me where's the evidence of your point?
But they have been invading.
They have been invading. Yes, they have been.
That's what I'm saying.
invading
There's
their
settlements
house.
such as Golan Heights. I understand. I know of that.
Can I make another point as well?
Yeah, but do you understand? I asked you.
No, they were bombing places where they knew that people were living, unarmed civilians were living. Do you think that was
What,
right?
is this during? Is it okay? Is that
Do you
during
think
the
that
war?
was-
Are you talking about during the war now?
The second. No, it was
you
before, even before 7 October.
When? Okay, when before
Even
October 7th?
5, 6, 4, 1st October, anything.
Oh, so you're saying that Israel has been bombing
Yes.
Gaza every day before October 7th?
that's right. Yes.
No, I'm asking that question. Is that true?
And
No, is that
another thing-
true?
Yes.
Every
Another
day?
thing.
From
okay,
when?
Okay. What's your point? Even if
No, I'm asking-
every day
I
or
am-
every other day. What's your point?
I am trying to. I'm highlighting to you
No.
that there is a lack of information on the conflict.
Okay.
In which I am trying
Are you
to.
saying-
So for example,
wait.
did you know that the Israel?
Are you saying that they were bombing them like once a week, for example? Are you saying that?
I would say I don't know. I'm not sure. I can
Okay,
say that.
But I'm saying I've seen it. I've seen the videos. I've seen the people on their primary source was that people were recording every day. You've seen people have their own Instagram pages.
And so I was asking
Palestinians-
those films.
Yes.
It was that recorded during this war that's been
Yes,
happening?
yes.
I thought you said it was before.
What?
I think you said the bombings were before. Were the bombings happening during this war or before?
You said it
I asked you
started
that.
on 7th October, right?
I said this conflict. Yes, this conflict has started because of October 7th.
It was before 7th October as well.
Okay, so then where
is
is?
what I'm saying.
So then, okay, so tell me what has been happening
se-
before 7th of
I
October.
am telling you.
Pardon?
I am telling you.
I'm the one who's mentioning the settlements in Golan
No,
Heights. I'm
saying
the one who's saying that.
they were occupying first of all their houses.
Where were they? Which house? Where? Which
and
region?
Then they
Which
were
region?
also
Where?
letting the
Which
people-
region? Where?
West Bank,
And Gaza.
There was another.
Like I said.
West Bank, I guess not.
Yeah, exactly. I understand West Bank. I understand Golan Heights. I understand.
There's Khan Yunis, there's West Bank, there's Gaza, and
Where's
and let me
where's
tell
the
you,
West
and let
Bank?
me tell you,
Where's the West
and
Bank?
You're just moving around.
No,
Can you
but-
let
no,
me
but do you
speak?
understand-
Can you let me
Let's go back to
speak?
the original question. It was 7, 10 rice.
So that is
right?
why I'm saying.
Well, that's what I was coming into. But no, but it's alright. Go on. Go on.
About your point that I think both parties are like if both of them did wrong. First of all, one had arms with them, army with them. One had. And the other had no army, nothing. They were just civilians, and they were targeted by the Israelis, right? They were bombing them.
When were they bombing them?
They were first of all they took their homes. And
When did they take their homes and where?
When they took their homes, they went.
No,
can
I'm
you
asking
let
her
me
to just
finish?
clarify,
Can you let me
because I won't just make assertions, right?
No, I was asking questions.
I won't just make I promise you, bro. No, I'm just saying. I won't.
Before
You don't know,
7
so it's asking questions.
What? When before 7th October? When before 7th? Wait, hold on. Wait. Listen, I will let you speak.
No, you're not.
What happened before 7th of
And when-
October?
I am telling you.
You're just saying that bombings took place. Who was bombed? Where was bombed? By who?
By
From
who?
listen, because what I'm saying is, as far as we know about this conflict that's happening right now, and that a ceasefire is happening, a ceasefire is about to either occur or is about to occur soon. That is because of what's happened on
Do you
October
agree?
7th.
Do you
So that's
agree?
that is what we're talking
you-
about.
do you-
Now,
do
if
you-
you're saying, no, wait, just let me finish. If you are saying, just
No,
let me,
no,
let
I
me,
won't.
no,
You know why?
trust
You know
me.
why? No,
If
no,
you
no,
are saying
no.
that there is more context,
why?
then I'm
Because
asking you to
are
give
not
a
even
clarifying
letting me-
understanding of this on this context.
First of all, whenever it happened.
It can't be whenever.
Can I
It can't be
can I
whenever.
complete?
But it can't. Do you understand? You can't say whenever.
Can I complete? Can I make my point? When children are killed, when unarmed civilians are killed, it's not right. Even if it happens before 7 or after 7.
Does it happen?
Not
Does it
right.
happen if it happens to both sides? Is it wrong if it's occurred to both
What
sides?
do you mean?
I'm asking you a question. If there's something that goes on and both sides, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if both sides have children dying,
Okay.
is that wrong?
That will be
Wait. Did it happen? Did it happen?
No, let's.
Did it happen?
Hold on. We'll get to what happened first.
but
Has that happened?
Don't make scenarios.
But you're making imaginary scenarios.
What I am mentioning, it did happen.
Did October
Everyone
7th?
is
Did
evident.
October 7th happen?
Did before October 7 were the civilians being bombed or not?
Where were they being bombed?
In Gaza.
Pardon?
In Gaza.
In Gaza, before October 7th.
Yes.
When they were being bombed,
Do you agree with that?
Do you
It
agree?
was happening.
I would say I'm not sure.
Okay, then if you don't know, brother, 1 second. You said you're not sure.
That I would claim. I've said.
1 second. You said you don't know, right?
I said
Let
I'm
her
not sure.
educate You don't know.
Bro, I'm the one who's been
You're not sure.
educating her
You're
on the
not
stuff that's been
sure.
happening
You're
before.
not sure.
I've been giving answers so long on stuff. That's one thing I've said I don't know.
No.
Is that not fair? That's one thing I've said I don't know. But I've been talking about facts and stuff before. But every time I've
Excuse me, brother. Let me just read you some information. You've been asking this one simple question.
Okay, that's fine. Now she's gonna tell you my sister.
Right? You said that
Every civil rights act said there was apartheid.
Yes, there were bombings happening,
Years ago,
and
they
the
declared
invasion
there's apartheid.
has been going on since
that not
years,
exist?
since 1947 or before.
But I said
And
there
you-
was stuff going on before
It wasn't,
1948.
wait. It wasn't just stuff. It was a silent but aggressive invasion that did not catch.
No, it wasn't just
that
an-
did not
no.
catch the attention of the media. I have Palestinian
No,
friends
it's-
since
it's-
very
no.
long, and they knew that whatever place they were living inside, there have been silent bombings that have been
Silent
happening.
bombing.
Yes, of course. It's just
The
the media
media
that
coverage
has
has not-
catch attention. That's
Yes.
all.
So if
And when you talk about the war, you say that would it be fine if both the countries were
didn't happen.
attacking
Each other civilians.
Yes. But you are making a weird fake scenario in your mind when the
did
reality
October
is-
7th not happen?
What about before
What
that?
about before that?
No,
What about before that?
So if you're so how far do you want to go back? As far as
Why do you
possible.
even need to go back? Why
As
do
far
you
as
need to
possible.
go back when something
If you start going far enough, you start ending up in the Bible.
Brother, you're more concerned.
It's true.
About
That's what I'm saying. How far back? How far do you want to go back?
You're more concerned about the hostages that were taken on
No,
October 7th.
because you said hostages first. No, just so that you understand. No, you guys were talking about hostages first here.
Brother,
And then we clarified that I was talking about the hostages of October 7th, and you're talking about the hostages that Israel have taken. That's how we got our understanding of the whole hostages thing, right? Remember, you were discussing with someone else.
All right.
That's why I'm the one who I will say. You were the one who was talking
Maybe you've
hostages with that guy.
forgotten it. Maybe
Am I
you've
lying?
forgotten it.
You were talking
No,
about
brother,
hostages.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Let me tell you. No, let me complete. First of all, brother, you are making wrong claims now because there have been people who were hearing this. That first you mentioned. What
No,
about the hostages?
because you-
no, don't speak. What about the hostages? I said, what hostages? You like the hostages that were taken? Which hostages? I asked you the first.
No,
that
because
first.
before
You know?
the reason why I brought up hostages in the first place.
You
Okay, maybe it
brought
wasn't
it.
you.
You brought
Okay,
it.
maybe it wasn't you.
Firstly, and
But the
secondly-
reason why I brought up that word hostages in the first place, because I heard someone say hostages on this side, which is why I'm like, what's going on about the hostages?
Did I say that?
That's why I'm thinking it was you, because you don't know when I was speaking.
But don't claim that I said.
All right, okay, fine.
Yes.
Right, but
Firstly,
did you not say that
and
Israel have taken
secondly-
hostages?
And second, you said that.
No,
first.
did you not say that Israel have taken
Yes,
hostages?
yes.
Right.
After you mentioned it, the hostages, I did mention that.
That prisoners or hostages?
Can you let me? Can you let me complete now? Can you let me complete? You are concerned about the hostages that were taken on 7th October, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even after the agreement, right? They are not returning the Palestinian hostages right now, the prisoners. They're not even taking, like after the agreement, and you said, I agree with the agreement. The agreement,
The ceasefire?
yes, the ceasefire. Even after that, they're not giving the hostages.
I think it's because from my understanding they were waiting for the return of the hostages that were taken on October 7th.
Two doctors.
No,
If I-
do you understand what I'm saying?
No, let me name the doctors. They're not returning them back. What about them? What about other Palestinian prisoners?
That's why I said earlier that both sides.
Why aren't you
that's why.
concerned about them? Let me ask you.
No, but I said
You are-
I said
you are
earlier on camera.
concerned about the
No,
Israeli hostages.
I said
What about the
earlier on
Palestinians?
camera that both sides are wrong. I said that earlier on camera. I did.
No,
I said that.
But you.
Did I not say
but-
that?
No,
Don't say no now. Did I not say that?
You said.
Did I not say that?
You're not even
at
letting me
all?
speak.
Well,
Okay.
why are both sides wrong?
Okay.
I think the killing of civilians,
you
I think
said-
war itself
Okay, are
and
you
the
talking to
conflict.
him?
No, the war itself and the But yeah, war itself.
Why both sides?
War itself and the
You guys can
conflict.
talk to
I
each
think there are a
other
lot that there's been a lot of wrong that there is.
You
Why
can
are
talk
both
to
sides
each-
wrong?
You can talk to each other anywhere else then.
Let this guy speak. Let's just
If you are not talking to, do you want to talk to me?
Why are
or
both sides
No, because
And secondly,
I'm waiting for you to answer if I said that both sides are wrong.
Brother.
Did I not say that both sides are
You
wrong?
are not even letting me answer.
Did I not say that earlier? I've said that earlier, haven't I? And I stood on that.
After asking your
I
question-
even brought up Golan Heights and the settlements, did I?
After asking your question, do you zip your mouth? No, you don't. You don't even let me speak.
brother, let's just speak. That's the best
Go on.
way. Let's just speak.
Okay, have you answered? Have you asked your question?
Yeah, what was my question?
I don't know. Repeat it.
I've got to repeat my question. So were you listening to me?
I was listening to you.
So then why don't you know my question?
I know your question, but you
So
yap
then what
a
is
lot.
my question?
You yap a lot. You say a lot of things after asking the question. Just ask the question and be silent so that I can answer.
Haven't I already said
Yeah.
in this conversation multiple times
Yeah.
from the beginning that I believe that even Israel and Hamas, they're both wrong?
Okay.
Is that true?
Yes.
Have I said that?
Yes.
Okay.
Now let me answer. You were more concerned about the hostages from October 7th, weren't you? Why were you not concerned? If you're neutral, why were
The reason why I was no, I'm answering.
Let me complete.
Okay, go on.
Why weren't you concerned about the Palestinian people who were taken prisoners by the Israelis? Why aren't you concerned about them? And they're teenagers as well in those prisoners.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you?
I should wait for your question first. Go on, let me hear your question. Go on.
Thank you very
Go
much
on.
for listening to my question. You should listen. But I just want to ask you: do you think that whatever is going on, the war,
Genocide.
do you think it's fair?
Do I think it's fair?
Yeah, because you said that both the parties are wrong. So I'm genuinely interested in knowing that which side do you support more.
This is the reason why. Okay, so your first question was. So you got to remind me.
Why aren't you concerned about the Palestinian people who were
Okay,
taken prisoners?
I have expressed concern on both sides. I was the one who brought up Golan Heights. I was the one who brought up the settlements on my own, not you. I know that Israel have done wrong there. I brought that up myself. Am I lying?
Yes.
I'm lying. Then I brought that up. End of conversation. You're calling me a liar of what I brought up? Oh my gosh. I brought that. Did I not? You're calling me a liar. I brought that up myself.
You talked about the hostages. I talked about the
In our conversation, have I not brought up wrong that Israel has done?
You have said that, oh, both parties are wrong,
Have I not? No. Have I not specifically said wrong that I think Israel have done? Have I not done that?
that they've taken the Palestinian settlements.
Yeah. Did I not bring that up?
But wasn't that, no. I brought that up. You said yes, I agree with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well done. Did I agree with that and even talk about Golan Heights?
First of all, don't
And talk about
don't
West Bank.
make false claims. I put that. I brought that up.
What's the false claims?
Am I speaking to you? Or
What's the false claims?
am I speaking to you?
Ask her what the false claims are.
I'm sorry. You can, at this point, I think you're just saying what you like.
The false claim was that I brought that up, that the houses of Palestinians were taken, right, occupied by the Israelis, right?
Yeah, I
And
said,
then you
yeah, that's why I
agreed
said,
to that.
no, because, but I was clarifying and saying that I know that's happening with the West Bank and in the Golan Heights. I'm not unsure of that happening in Gaza because I said that there was a removal of Jewish people from Gaza, I think it was in 2003 or 2004, so 2005. So they removed them out. I know what's happening that is wrong that's happening in West Bank. I know what's that wrong was happening in Golan Heights. I brought that up. But for what's happening in Gaza, They pulled their people out.
But they're still occupying them. There's no water.
Palestine don't
There's no
belong to
food.
Gaza.
There's nothing.
It's
What do you mean?
Roman land given
You
to
can come here
refugees.
and talk to
I can start if you want, because I'm
I'm not gonna have a conversation with you, but if you want to talk, you can just come in.
No, I'm just giving the temperature.
What I understood was that you said
Right,
that
true,
did
call
I
people
brought,
ignorant.
You're very ignorant.
that did
Everything
you
is Jewish problem.
You're ignorant. You're ignorant.
Everything
you-
is Israel.
did you brought up the point that you mentioned that the Israeli people were taking the houses of the Palestinians. Were
As
you
far as I
asking that question?
no, as far as I know, I was clarifying that I know that's happening in the West Bank and in Golan Heights. I do not understand if that's happening with Gaza because of what happened in 2005, where the people of the Jewish people were removed from the land of Gaza by the
Can you answer?
by the Israeli army themselves. They removed their own people out of Gaza.
Okay.
For peace
That was
sake.
for peace.
For peace sake.
Okay.
And you got a two-state deal.
So that's in 2005. Yeah.
So you need to clarify first because what I understood.
I need to clarify first.
Let me ask.
I need to clarify
You need
first.
to clarify your question first.
Let's
Because what
with
I understood was
My question.
when you said that when I made the claim that I was the one who
Never
talked about the
before on the-
settlements,
on
right?
the 20
What I
kingdoms.
understood
Never
was
before.
the settlements
So
of the
how is this a state?
Palestinian
Oh, you fight for a country that has never
they
been a
were
state.
taken, the houses were taken away by them. What I understood was that. Firstly,
Is it not true I've given, as much as the information that I have, I've given a balanced view on both, and I've said that both are wrong.
you didn't give a balance. You didn't give a balance review,
What was your second, and what was your question?
Why were they bombed? All this time. Why were the church bombed? So you don't care about it. You
I
don't
said,
care
I
about
said,
it.
I have
There were
given a
churches
balanced
that
view.
in Gaza that
That,
get bombed.
huh?
Sir, no, let's hold the anger. Let him hold the anger.
Yeah, both are wrong.
Let's let him
Yes.
You care about it. You care about it. It's not about what I
It's
don't
wrong.
care of.
And I'm happy that there is a ceasefire.
Speak first. Speak first.
You condemn it.
I'm not going to say anything. Speak what you need to speak.
You don't care about the Christians in Gaza that are getting bombed. You don't.
You finished?
Yeah.
You don't.
You finished?
You don't.
You finished?
It's a question.
Can I speak now?
You care about it.
Can I speak now?
No, because
Who are the Christians in
when
Gaza?
you're saying
that were
about,
bombed?
yeah, because
So they're not Christians in
I
Gaza.
gave you,
I'm asking you.
I
You
gave
seem
you,
to have a
did
new
you
that I
address
don't
what I
know.
said about 2005?
What did you say?
That the Israeli army themselves removed their own people from Gaza. Did you know that?
Okay, what about after that?
And then after that,
But that's before, right?
Yeah, what about
Is that before? No, but see, you're just dismissing that. So that's why I'm asking you. So that's why I'm asking you. No, do you see why I gave you something that happened before? No, wait. Remember, I gave you something that happened before, right? 2005.
Yeah.
You are dismissing that, right? You're saying that doesn't really mean anything. Now I'm asking you. So I'm asking
the point is when you say
girls. I think we. I don't know.
there's no point of this conversation because I feel like you are.
I think I agree.
Yeah, because you are very insensitive about
Oh.
about Palestinians. Actually,
How could you say that I'm insensitive? How can you say I'm insensitive?
because you know what, a sane person would.
Just like you're not mentioning the hostages of the Toyota 7. I've been saying it so many times and you haven't brought it up.
would never.
Because I think
say
that
Palestinians.
They're justified.
But I think that.
Do you think they're justified?
Do you think
What's justified?
First of all,
Do you think they're justified? What happened on October 7th?
Do you think it was justified whatever happened before that? Do you think invasion in their homes was justified? Do you think leaving your army in some of the state to control their airspace?
Haven't I
and everything,
said
do you think that
the
was
wrong that
justified?
Israel have done? But these guys have not said any wrong of the side that they're supporting.
Yes, because first of all,
I consider there's wrong in both, and I've expressed that to you. I have.
You haven't.
Because you got love in your harbour.
You haven't even
mean,
considered.
we're not at war.
You haven't even considered.
We're not at war, but we know there's a victory at the end.
Do you call this
You guys,
war
you have-
genocide or
Brother,
war?
you haven't even considered the Palestinian people who were taken prisoners. You're talking about 7th October. You didn't talk about the prisoners that were people that were taken prisoners by the Israelis. Have you considered that?
No, he hasn't. Because that was not covered by the Western media, that's why.
Israeli hostages. What about Palestinians? What about them? And you're saying you're neutral? You're not?
I think you should give yourself a little time and think about it. Just because Western media did not cover that one specific part doesn't mean that didn't happen. I'm telling you on a...
Did I not say that Israel were wrong?
You didn't. You said.
Did I not say that?
You said both are wrong. So I.
So does that mean I've said that Israel is wrong? Is that not true? Is that not? Is that no? You're not. Is that not true? Is that not true? Let's be honest.
What?
That I have said that even Israel is wrong. By saying both is wrong, I've said that. Is that not true? Is that not true?
No, of course you said that. You said that. I
Right. And I've said that another side has done wrong. Is that not true? Is it not true that another side has done wrong?
Which other side?
The Hamas. Have they done wrong? Do you think so?
There are the
Do you think so?
Do you think the Israelis
Do you
have
think
done
so?
right?
Answer, come on. I've been able to answer about Israel. I have.
What about
Now, can you answer? Is Hamas wrong?
Tell me if somebody was invading your home and then making.
So do you? So then I'll help you.
And
Is
you have no weapon. You have nothing.
It
to
sounds-
fight back.
it
You
sounds-
don't even have manpower to fight back.
it sounds like you're doing everything to avoid answering my question.
I'm not at all.
So are Hamas wrong?
Before Hamas, there were hostages, prisoners, Palestinians.
Are Hamas wrong? Same question.
Is Israeli?
I've already said they're wrong. I've already said they're wrong much earlier.
Okay.
Now, is Hamas wrong?
Wait.
I said earlier, much earlier in this conversation.
You never.
I just want to know.
I said both sides are wrong. That means Israel and Hamas. So I'm asking you, is Hamas wrong?
Wait a second. I will answer your question by counter questioning you. But
A counter question.
No.
You're asking me another question.
No.
Another question.
No, my counter question is actually a statement. Can you tell me now?
A statement.
Yes.
So I can't answer.
It's up to you. It's a statement and a question, whatever you.
So
feel like.
instead of answering my question and having
I am answering your
instead of
question
no
with
wait.
a counter statement.
So
and
you
a
would
counter
rather not
question.
answer my question
I
about
am
Hamas?
I just told you I'm answering for your question. Did you?
You're not. You're just giving no.
Did
You
you
just
even hear my answer?
you just told me that you're just giving me a
tell
counter
who
statement.
is comfortably sitting and sleeping on their beds. Can you just tell me these two of which states do you think is right now on their very bed sleeping
What?
really nice watching TV? Just answer me that. Or if you don't want to, I think you got my answer.
If you can give a statement and question to that, why does that matter to determine if someone is right or wrong? Someone can be wrong and uncomfortable. Someone can be wrong and comfortable. Now I've said that two people are wrong, so that's why I'm asking you.
Fair and unfair. They both would have been wrong if the genocide
Are Hamas wrong?
was
Are they
was
wrong?
fair.
Are Hamas wrong?
Are baby killers wrong?
If I had a lot of stuff, right? So
Can you
if
tell me how is Hamas wrong?
no wait,
Just to increase in my knowledge, can you tell me how is Hamas wrong?
is it wrong? Is it wrong to kidnap civilians?
To what?
To kidnap civilians?
Civilians.
Yes.
Yes, of course it is. But,
So are Hamas wrong?
but isn't,
are Hamas
but
wrong?
Isn't Israel doing that
Oh
too?
my gosh.
But isn't Israel
Oh
doing
my
that too
gosh.
before the Hamas attack?
Did I not say that Israel's wrong? Guys, I'm saying the same thing to you. Did I not say Israel is wrong already? I said that. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? Now, here's your option. Here's your time. Is Hamas wrong?
You tell me that if Hamas wrong.
Why are you asking me if Israel's wrong then? Why are you asking me if Israel's wrong?
I want to see how you
Brother,
Oh
your
my
question is
God.
I
wrong.
want to see what you
Your
think.
question is wrong. Let me ask
No,
you
no,
first.
no, I want to see what you think.
No.
Girls, honestly, I think it's end of conversation because I think it's end of conversation because I can.
Conversation because I am not talking to
No,
a
let me
person-
speak.
a
Oh,
person
come
who's-
on, don't do that.
Fine.
Don't say
Okay,
I'm
you
not
know
saying.
what?
That's not
No,
nice.
no, it's
That's not nice.
I know it's not nice. And then
That's a bit mean, right?
I know I'm being mean.
So why you call why?
Too. It's because
How about- I haven't been mean to you.
You're giving a valid statement on a genocide. How can somebody give a valid statement on a genocide? Can you not listen
You
to
were
yourself?
asking, you were asking about the date, right? In 1949, about 7,50,000 Palestinians were forced.
Look
from
up
their
on
homes.
Google. Look up on Google. How early did the Israelite or did Jews start moving into Palestine?
How early? When
Yeah.
they moved into
When they started moving, yeah.
Okay.
Also look up the Balfour Declaration as well.
No, but then I have a question.
The Jewish population, it reached 630,000 by 1947, right? BBC.
Where does it say about where they started moving in? I asked when did they start moving into the Palestine
Oh, no,
area?
it was the early 1930s.
I think it was even some in the 1920s.
It was between 1920 1920s and 1940s.
That's what I said. I said this in this conversation.
Okay, what's your okay?
No, can you? No, but can you? No, no, that's not. No, that's not my. That was. It's not my main point.
Okay,
That-
can you let me?
guys,
By the time, no.
guys, all it. Listen.
By 1949, the Palestinians were 750,000 Palestinians were forced from their homes on land, right, on the Palestinian land.
That is after when Israel was declared a state by the UN.
Okay, so are they still?
So no. What? So no.
Is it okay for them to be forced outside
Listen.
their land? Is it okay?
I am saying that both sides are wrong. That there is and I said earlier on camera, there is a big history to this that's very complicated. But I can see from, let me finish. I can see from my position that both sides are wrong.
Your statement is
I have brought up things that Israel have done that are wrong. I brought up things that Hamas have done that are, I did. Now, I even clarified on it and gave you more information. Now, why I've asked you, like you've been asking me, is Israel wrong, is Israel wrong, is Israel wrong? I've answered, is Hamas wrong?
you just mentioned that the Israelis were taking their people outside, from outside the Palestine, right? This is what you mentioned. The Jews were going out of Palestine. Was it that, the settlements?
They were moved out of Gaza in
Yes.
2005.
Yes. But did you mention the point, did you consider the point that I was mentioning that the Palestinian people, their homes, their land was occupied by the Israelis? Did you consider this?
And I have said, I considered it in my statement that Israel and Hamas are wrong. So I include all wrong that Israel have done. But has there been wrong that Hamas have done? Has there been any?
Can I say,
Has there?
Can I give you the answer?
Has Hamas done any wrong?
Can I give you the
Go on.
answer? The statement that you made, I've read it a lot of time and I understand. The statement that you made is a neutral statement, right? You
it
said
isn't.
both are wrong.
I've been
right?
saying that since.
I know. But when you bring forward points, like point by point.
No, the reason why I say both are wrong, because I know what both have wrong by points. And that's why I'm saying, I'm asking you.
You just bring in one point. Is Hamas wrong? Is Hamas wrong?
You know what? Yeah, I know. It's a headache when you really can't understand anything. But no.
How about because haven't I?
Something. I want to say something. No.
Are you going to tell me if Hamas is wrong? Is that what? Are they wrong?
Yes, I will answer your question. Can I?
You can answer. Go on.
This conversation is going like a triangle, so that's how I'm unable to
Okay.
question it, answer whatever your question is. I just want you to list me whatever Israel did wrong and whatever Palestine did wrong,
Oh my gosh.
because I want to have a clear conversation.
I have already specified on the Golden Heights, the settlements. I would say even
What settlements? Yeah, because I wanted to
the settlements that were occurring in the West Bank, for instance. The aggression that Israel have made in terms of those settlements, basically trying to annex land.
Can you also mention the time frames? It's just because
I'll be honest with you. The time frames I can't remember off the top of my head.
But still, like rough idea of what you know.
I don't know. But is that not a wrong that I've given? Is that not a wrong I've given? Is it not wrong that I've given?
No, but
That Israel have done? Is that not right?
But
Have I not given wrong on Israel?
Because you specify the 9th of October, so you know the date for that one, but you don't know the October 7th.
What? So you're saying because I don't know the exact dates, they didn't occur or something?
You were stop putting words in my mouth. First of all, please.
So then what's
do that.
so
Do not
then,
do that.
so then what's the point of me saying that I don't know exact dates, but I know they've done wrong?
Because you have information on 7th October. That's the date you give, right? Can you
The
also
reason-
give me the date for the oppression that has been happening on Gaza and Palestinians? Can you also give me the time frame for that one?
The time frame?
Because
I just said to you, the time frame, the dates, all of that stuff, complicated, I don't know off the top of my head. Let me finish. Don't know off the top of my head. What we do know is that this current conflict that's going on right now, what sparked it, right? And what we're hoping that they're having a ceasefire on happened because of October 7th. That's just recent history. That's why we know it. Am I lying? That's recent history. So that's why I'm asking. What happened on October 7th is That's wrong.
So what happened before October 7th was...
Oh my
okay.
gosh. I've
But
talked about
what
October
triggered?
7th.
No, wait. You want to go in the past, in the history, but...
I've talked about what's happened in the
but
past.
you only want to start from October 7th and not before
No,
that.
I'm not. I'm actually asking you to consider,
That's
is
what
October
I'm
7th
telling
wrong?
you. That's what I'm
Is it
telling you.
wrong?
Can you tell me if it was wrong, considering what was happening
I have-
before October 7th?
I have told you.
Can you tell me?
I have told you that both sides are wrong. Israel has done wrong, has been doing wrong.
What
Now
time
has
frame? What time
Why
frame?
does that matter if some?
Was it before October
Okay,
7th
okay,
or was it after
okay.
October
Let me ask you a question. Does time frame matter in terms of no, wait, let me finish. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
Of course, you don't let me finish, so I think we can't talk like
You
this,
were
you know?
literally asking me for the time frames. Why did it matter at that time?
Does time frame matter in
Because
terms?
your
You're not letting me
questions were around
finish,
7th
man.
October. Of course, go ahead.
Does time frame matter when considering if something is right or wrong? Can something happen in the past and it be less wrong than something that happens in the present? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling us?
That's what I'm trying to answer to you. I don't know if you're trying to avoid the question or the whole statement.
I told you honestly, I don't know.
Matters because
I just said-
you need to see. You need to
No,
see
answer my
that
question.
What triggered a specific event? So wait, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna make it very easy. So one day you come to me, you come to my house as a guest, and then you say to me, you know, oh, I love your house. Can I just stay here for a month? I'm like, yeah, you're my friend. Go ahead, right? And I'm kind, and I'll let you stay. And then I go out of my country. I don't know, maybe to study or something. And I come back and I see that you have invaded my whole house. I don't even know if this house is mine anymore. Okay, with weapons and military, and also the security and whatever it is, right?
Finish
So,
your scenario.
Yeah, let me finish my scenario, right? And then I see that I don't have a home anymore.
Do you do something about that?
What I do about it, I can't because I don't have weapons.
Oh, you do nothing about
I
that?
don't have the weapons that you have.
No. Do you do? Whether you have the weapons or not, do you do something about that?
Can you please let me finish? It's my scenario. It's my scenario. Okay? And then for years you keep on doing that, right? And then one day when I retaliate and I say, bro, you know what? That's it. Stop it.
Is that what you say, bro? You know what? Is that what you say? You don't smash the house or something. You don't smash the windows or something like that. You just speak to me and say, guy, what are you doing? You're wrong. Is that what you say?
Wait a second. So you put weapons in my house. You have kidnapped my sister in your house and nobody knows about it. But I stay silent because I don't have anything to fight you back with, right?
No, I'm not saying you stay silent. I'm asking you, what do you do? What did you do? Because that's why I'm saying.
I feel like in our conversation, I need to include the Western media because it has shown you so much stuff that can influence your thoughts. I feel like whatever invasion was happening in my house, whatever you were doing to my house, you were, I don't know, doing things and then kidnapping my neighbors and my sister and everything. And the Western media does not cover that. But when I retaliate and I'm like, oh, you know what? You have a gun and I bring out stone. I bring out a stone and then I hit you and then this Western media comes up and says, oh, you know what? She hit you, right? So who do you think is wrong in this one? And who do you think is right?
You know what?
Would you say that
You know
it's
what?
balanced?
You know what?
Would you say that it's balanced? Because you are addressing a day, you are addressing an occasion that I did to you, what I did to you, but you are literally not considering what was happening before whatever I did to you. You are forgetting everything that you did to my house.
I'm not forgetting.
So when
I
you
brought it up.
when
I actually gave more information on it. I did.
I feel like I'm increasing in your knowledge more than you're doing to me.
Did you bring up West Bank?
Can you?
Did you bring up Golden Heights?
You asked me. Wait a second.
I'm the one who brought that up.
Wait.
Did I not bring that up? I'm the one who brought that up. Did I not?
Can you please?
Did I not?
Straight. Can you please stay on one topic and then we can move on.
What do you mean one topic and then move on?
So when you say
That's what we've been talking about.
the purpose for my
Did I not bring that up?
The purpose for my scenario
Is what?
when you said that
You're trying to analogize the whole scenario,
when you
the
said
whole
that
conflict.
time frame does not matter. That's what I'm
No.
trying to tell. Wait a second. Excuse me,
Okay,
sir.
go on.
Please.
Go on.
So when you talk about Palestine, Palestinians and then Israel's. When you talk about both of these parties, right? You mentioned
I say that-
time frame. You mentioned time frame 7 October for Israelis, but you don't have a time frame for Palestinians. Why?
No.
So this is
You
why
guys haven't
time
heard what I
frame
said.
matters.
Are you going to listen to what I said?
think you need to.
Could I clarify?
You mentioned 2010 when the Jewish
2005.
settlers were going
2005, yes, 2005.
2005 when the settlers were going out of Gaza, and then he mentioned on October 7th.
So you need to you need to mention the
I
time
mentioned-
for aggression.
I mentioned-
You need to mention the time when the aggression was happening for both the parties. 7 October, and what about the Palestinians?
No, I don't.
You are
No, I
biased.
don't. Because I do not say that. Just because something happened 100 years ago.
Do you-
Let me finish now.
Of course, I give you time.
You guys have been able to speak as you please to me. I've heard you, and I'm now trying to
Go
answer.
ahead. Go ahead.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, when I'm talking about time frame, I asked a question. Do you remember my question? No. My question was, does time frame matter, right? When something bad has happened.
And I said yes, it matters. That's
So
why
that
you were
means
scary.
that time frame can make something that was bad something good. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
That no?
It tells.
Can time frame answer my question? Can time frame? So in other words, if there's a certain long of time, can it turn something from something that was bad to something that was neutral or nothing, or maybe even good?
Okay,
Can that happen?
The answer is very.
In other words, if enough of time has elapsed,
No.
can bygones be bygones?
The answer is everything has its consequences. So whatever happened on 7th
So do
October,
Hamas, have they done something wrong?
Did the Israelis
Does it, in other words, I've already said that Israel have done something wrong.
What?
Haven't I not?
What
I've said
about the-
both sides.
what
I'm
about
asking you guys.
what
Have
about
Hamas done something wrong? That's what I've been asking.
Hamas,
Have they?
Hamas has
And you're struggling.
retaliated.
I'm not struggling at all.
They're not. Okay, have they done something wrong?
Retaliated.
They're
Do you
retaliating.
think retaliation is wrong or right?
Pardon?
Do you think retaliation is wrong or right?
Is retaliation wrong or right?
In any case matter.
In any case,
Yeah.
not always no. I don't think so.
Do you think not? So
Not always, no.
So okay. So basically, if
Are you standing here telling me that Hamas are justified in everything they did October 7th?
Are you saying that?
Just answer that question for me and we can end there.
Are you
Is
saying-
Hamas wholly justified in everything they did
question is
because of the
wrong.
history of what Israel have
Your
done?
question
Is that what you're
is
saying?
wrong. Okay, whatever.
No, no, no,
Israel-
is that-
whatever Israel has done? Do you think it's fine?
Gosh.
They're not going to answer. You're wasting your time.
I'll beg you guys. I said Israel is wrong.
You just,
I said that. I said Israel is wrong, but I'm asking you a specific question. I said all of Israel have done. Trust me, all of Israel have done. Are Hamas
you
wholly?
mention-
Let me finish. No. You can mention what you like. Yes, sorry. You can mention what you like. I am saying all of what Israel have done. Are Hamas wholly justified? Are they righteous for what they did October 7th? Yes or no?
okay. The answer to this is that what all has Israel done? Can you tell
Oh
us?
my gosh. I am saying that whatever you believe, that no, I'm
Leave
asking.
us. Leave us.
Oh,
What
gosh.
do you know has Israel
I am
done?
asking from your perspective.
Yeah, of course.
In other words, from everything that you know that Israel have done.
yeah,
Do you think that's okay?
No. Yeah, I know that you believe it's not okay. I know that. Just let me finish. I know that you believe that it is not okay. But I'm asking, based on the context that you have seen all of what Israel have done. You have seen what Hamas have done. Do you believe, not me, do you believe that Hamas are wholly justified and righteous for their acts on October 7th? That's all I'm asking from you.
Hamas resisted whatever Israelis have done to the Palestinians. That is my answer. And do you agree with whatever has Israel?
I've already said they've been wrong.
No.
I have.
Just say
I have. They're
it's
wrong.
or not. Just
You
say-
can't even name me everything that they've done themselves.
Can you name?
I've already given you the things that they've done. I said how they annexed land. I said that.
That's it. That's it.
Have Hamas done anything? Can you name anything Hamas have done? Can you name all the things Hamas have done?
Can you name
I said earlier that the information in this is complicated and there's a lot.
Emphasizing on this point. Is Hamas wrong? Is Hamas? Is Israeli? Are the Israeli military and everything? Are they wrong?
I've already said yes. Are Hamas
But
wrong?
why are you emphasizing on Hamas?
Because I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if they've done wrong. Have they done any wrong?
If you think that both
Have they done any wrong?
I will answer you the question. I will answer you. Yeah, I know. I will answer you this question.
You're asking me another question.
answer.
Oh, answer. Okay.
I said I will answer you the question.
Oh, sorry. Go on. Sorry. Go on. I didn't hear you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, of course. If you want to know my perspective.
Yeah, what's
right?
exactly?
Yes, of course. I would be very glad to give you my
Yeah.
perspective. I just feel like that retaliation towards oppression. Retaliation towards oppression for years, hundreds of years, is
What about
not
killing,
wrong.
What about killing
Is what?
innocent
Is not wrong.
Innocent
Retaliation.
It's not wrong.
What about
So no matter what you do.
Retaliation. Wait.
Okay.
You did not let me
people,
finish.
civilians? What about
I want
that?
to know your perspective.
That's wrong. And I can
Now I want
why
to.
aren't you
I
mentioning
answered
that?
your question.
I've
right?
given you my
I answered
perspective.
your question.
I have. I said they're both wrong.
No.
When-
Have I not given you that perspective?
Now I want to know your perspective on the same question. Do you think that retaliation towards oppression is wrong or right?
No, not always. No.
Not always.
I think there are.
How do you think?
I do think that generally, me as a person, retaliation is not always the right answer. And also retaliation, also let me finish. I also believe that retaliation does not justify any action that you do.
Okay.
You can still be wrong retaliating. You can do a retaliation and be wrong in what you do.
Huh?
Yes.
Wait a second. You're like confusing everything.
No, I'm trying to be very precise. Okay, I'll explain again. I'll explain again. Retaliation, there are two things about retaliation. Number one, there are many different forms of retaliation. I do not always.
Specify.
Huh?
Can you specify?
You can retaliate physically, verbally. I don't know, non-verbally. You can retaliate many different ways. So I think that there are right ways in which there are right choices to make in which way you retaliate. Number one, and I also believe that even in your retaliation, whether you do it verbally or physically, that doesn't justify anything you do in that retaliation. Does that make sense? So in other words, if something was to happen to me, I have different choices of which I make. I think that whatever choice that I make, if all of them are retaliation, I do not think all forms of those retaliation is right. And I think that even when I am retaliating, it doesn't justify me to just do what I like.
Okay.
Is that? Do you understand?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to know that somebody comes to your homeland and they have been doing weird stuff to your land. Weird stuff as in just giving like bombing secretly in a way like how do I explain? It's very difficult for me to use the words. So basically, somebody's slowly trying to invade your land, right? And they have been leaving military having military control over your land, and you don't have a freedom in your own country, and they have been silently bombing small areas just to scare you off to leave the country, right? And they have been kidnapping your cousins or your sisters or whoever, right? How would you retaliate to that? And wait a second, and they have been doing that for years as in not 1 year or 2 years, but more than that, more than 50 years, more than 80 years. How would you retaliate to them?
And what I say in response to that is you are allegorizing what's happening in Palestine and Israel. That's what you try to allegorize. You try to analogize that.
I just want to know your
So-
opinion. I just want to know your opinion.
So-
How would you retaliate to that?
What you try to analogize, it's not that simple.
But I'm asking a simple question.
Well, if you're asking me a simple question, it's got nothing to do with what's happening in Palestine.
Of course, I just...
Is that what you're asking me?
Yes, of course.
That's got nothing to do in Palestine.
No, I just want to know what your thinking process, what your thought process is.
So-
because I feel like
so-
this conversation would not be worth it if I would be talking.
So you're saying that someone has entered my house?
Yeah, your land, and then have been kidnapping your sisters, your cousins, and then you have no freedom in your country, and they have been secretly silently bombing without any media coverage or something.
No.
How would you retaliate to
Who's
that?
media covering my house? I thought
media?
who's media covering my house? I think you said it's got nothing to do with what's happening in Israel and Gaza.
Yeah,
Is this an analogy or what?
No, it's a simple case scenario.
Then please make it simple.
Yeah, of course. I just want to know.
Make it
How
simple.
would you retaliate?
What do you mean? How did someone enter my house?
I just give you. Okay, so referring.
Did they
back
beat
to-
me up?
Yes, they do.
Someone beat me up.
Yeah.
Then I'll go to police.
Go to the police,
Yeah.
and then.
I'll call the police.
And then what will the police do about it?
Oh well, then I'll
The
give.
police is also also in support. Of
Okay,
the
so
occupiers
that's not a
of your
okay. Well, that's not a simple analogy because that doesn't happen at all. That I go into my house, I call the police, and the police says, "Well, that house never doesn't
Well,
actually
I
belong
can't
to
do
you,"
anything about
even though I can show them my house deed.
Yeah.
Even though I show them my house deed.
You know that.
So this
that's
is not a
actually
simple
reality.
analogy.
No, it is.
No, it isn't.
No, it is. I just want to know your perspective. How would you retaliate? How would you retaliate?
Your scenario doesn't make any sense.
makes sense.
I told you. I said I went to the police. Now you're telling me that the police are not real.
The police are in the support. I just told you your country, your land.
Is it my country? I said,
your
are you
land,
comparing this to
your
what's happening in Gaza?
I am not at all. I am just.
Is that the truth?
I am just.
No, is that the truth?
What?
Are you not comparing this at all with what's happening in Israel and Gaza?
No, I
If
can
that's the
give you
case,
examples of many other countries that this has happened to, but I'm not going to do that because this is a very fictional scenario that I'm giving to you just to know your opinion. I just to know your mindset. That's all.
and that's what I told you. I said I'll call the police.
Yeah, but I have mentioned earlier that the military control and everything is.
Which country am I in that if you're telling me you're telling me I'm in a country, right, where someone beats me up, right, in my home, on individually, they rock me out, yeah, they kick me out of my home, I call the police, I say, police, this person kicked me out of my house, right, you need to get him out.
Control of the occupiers.
Pardon?
Your land is in control of the occupiers. So basically, even if you call the police, they're not going to do anything about it.
So what can I do then? So what can I do?
There is actually a state in this world of a country that
Which state?
that this is happening to. But I'm not. I mean, I would love to mention that.
Is that state Israel?
No.
And Palestine is not. So where are you getting this scenario from?
So I just want to know your opinion. That's what I'm saying. I am not comparing you. I'm not comparing this scenario to
I think
any
you
country.
are.
I'm not at all.
I think that's how you're building
there are
up. Okay.
There's so many other. Oh my
Who
God.
else? Who else?
Oh my God.
Who
Again,
else?
Again,
Who else?
I don't want to
No, who
divert
else?
this conversation
No, who else?
to some
No.
other.
Just so I know that you're telling me the truth.
I don't want to right now.
No, just so I know you're telling me the truth.
Conversation.
So I know you're telling me the truth. Which is the other one you're talking about? Just so I know you're telling me the truth.
Kashmir.
What's happening there?
Indian occupied Kashmir.
What's happening there?
You don't know about it.
I'll tell you because
Okay, so basically, so that's a separate topic because, again, I do not want to mention about this because this is going to divert from the topic we're having. I just want to know your perspective.
why would it divert from the
Because
topic
I
when
just
your analogy's got nothing to do with the topic, right? This is what you said, right?
Oh my God, you are twisting everything and
you're-
I just want to know.
Does your analogy have anything to do with the topic?
Does your I just want to know.
I told you
I just want to know how.
I will call the police. I'll follow the law of the land that I'm
I
in.
just mentioned.
I will follow the law of the land that I'm in.
I just mentioned.
I've answered you. I will follow the law of the land that I'm in and call the police, which is the law of the land.
And I just told you that your land is in control of the military of the occupier.
What? So then I've lost then. There's nothing I can do.
Exactly. So you're not gonna do anything about it.
Well, yeah, I have to go, don't
So
I?
basically, you're just gonna let everything happen. You're gonna let your cousin and your sister get kidnapped and then get raped and everything. You're not gonna do anything.
You're changing this scenario. I thought you said someone came. No one is living with me. You said someone beats me up in my home.
Scenario.
You are.
Am I changing the scenario?
You said someone beats me up in my house. It's only me in my house.
I know. I mentioned your cousin and your sister.
So everybody that doesn't live in my house actually lives in my house now. That's what you're saying.
I specifically said your land.
My
and
land.
Your house.
Okay, so my land.
I just want
When you
to know
say,
how would you retaliate?
when you say,
I just want to know how would you retaliate.
I need to understand your scenario is not simple.
It is simple.
It isn't.
It's as simple as
No,
that.
it isn't.
I just want to know how would you retaliate.
Anyone who owns land in the country yes, that land actually belongs to the country and is under the law of that country. So when you say that I own land, what law am I under?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The occupier.
I'm asking you.
The occupier.
I am in the occupier's land.
No.
I just said
Oh my God.
any land
You
that
have
anyone
a,
owns.
You have a separate land. You have a. Am I having a conversation with you or him? Please, can you please specify that first? Him, right? So can you just stop like saying stuff to my ear because that's kind of distracting me from the topic. Thank you very much. Right? It's a simple scenario.
It's not.
You have a land. You have your own state. You have everything.
Do I have my own law?
You have. That's what I'm saying.
Do I have my own law?
The occupier has.
Do
your
I have my?
military.
Oh my gosh. Simplify. No.
Can you just tell me how would you retaliate?
No, your scenario doesn't make any sense. You say I have my own. No, if I have my own land, do I have my own law?
What do you mean?
Is it my own law? My own law? Anyone who owns land in the country of England are still under English law. Yes? It's not my. I may own the land, but I'm under the English law. Now, in your scenario, you're saying that I own land and I own a house. I'm asking you, whose law am I under? Because that is what I will appeal to when someone comes to beat me up. Yeah? Because I'm living under that law in that land. Now, in your scenario that you're saying is very simple, you say I own land. Okay, whose law am I under? So that if someone comes to break the law, I'm going to go appeal to the people who uphold the law.
Okay.
Right? That's why I call the police.
Okay.
Now, simplify that situation.
Yeah.
Whose law am I under?
Okay. Good question, because I need to reimagine my scenario on this, right?
It's not simple.
Yeah, I get it.
And that's what I'm trying to say about that conflict.
I need to simplify
Okay.
the situation in this way, because I don't want to make it sound like I am referring this to Palestine or Israel, because you just so that's how I'm trying to think of a scenario so that you don't say that I'm relating you to that.
What's your name?
What?
Your name?
Why?
Because I want to have a
Oh,
conversation.
it's Noor.
No, call me Wes, right? I understand what you're trying to do. I think it's very difficult because I said earlier in our conversation that that conflict is really, really complicated. Really complicated. And it's not easy to try and just simplify into just a situation that happens every day. Because what's happening there has not happened every day. It has happened for over years, hundreds of years. Which is why I said it's complicated. So when you're bringing this scenario, I do not think you will be able to come up with a scenario that simplifies this, that just gets a straight answer out of me.
No. So I'm gonna answer your question when you said
Okay.
that. Because I was just thinking about the whole scenario. So the land you're in is the law you're saying, right?
Yeah.
The law is the law of the occupier. Yeah?
Then I've lost.
Yeah. Then you've lost, right?
Yeah, there's nothing I can
What are
do.
you gonna do?
There's nothing I can appeal to.
There's nothing you can appeal to.
No.
You're not gonna do anything.
No, because if I call...
Do you think you're gonna join some activist group and then maybe do something against it or something like you're not gonna fight back for your sisters and your cousins and
I guess I could only... I guess all...
Can you please let him speak?
I guess all I would do is what I can within the law, because as soon as...
Within the law.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Because remember, if you're saying I'm in the occupier's land, right, and it's their... Let me finish. It's their law, and therefore they are the ones who uphold the law. It means that if I break the law, they put me in jail, right? So that means that whatever I try and do to get my people out or to get my place back, I'm going to have to try and adhere to the law, otherwise they will throw me in jail.
Yes.
So unfortunately, my hands are tied in your situation. I'm just going to have to do what I can.
So you're not gonna fight back for your country, your sisters, or
I will,
something like that.
Like I will,
You're not gonna do it.
I will fight back in a way that keeps me out of jail.
How are you gonna fight?
Huh?
How?
I don't know. But what do Buddhists do? They sit there and they continue and stand in front of traffic. Like I'll do something like that.
And do you think that's gonna work?
Well, if I start breaking the law, then they are justified to put me in jail according to the law that they uphold. And then all my effort has now disappeared because now there's nothing I can do.
Exactly.
So I can only do according to what the law that I'm in.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, you're not gonna do anything.
Do you think that peaceful protesters do nothing? Is that what you're telling us?
No. I'm just.
Do you think that no, I said what I would do. I said I will peacefully protest.
Yeah.
I would try and abstain from I don't know, the public services that this law
It's
upholds.
not making any difference, and you can't do anything about your land and your cousins and your sisters.
Well, I'm not breaking the law because, like I said, if I break the law, doesn't matter what efforts now that I've.
Basically,
Let me
that's
finish.
what you're
Let me finish.
retaliating.
It doesn't matter what efforts that I've done, because as soon as I've broken the law, in your scenario, I'm under the law of the occupier. They are now justified because I've broken their law to put me in jail. Once I'm in jail, they're stronger than me. That's what you're saying. I mean, the occupier, they're stronger than me. There's nothing I can do. They put me in jail. All my peaceful protest, I can't do anymore. I'm just in a jail.
Okay, so now I know how you think. So what
What would you do?
What would I do?
What would you do? Yeah.
Well, of course I'm gonna stand against it. I'm not gonna be quiet about it. I'm gonna stand against it. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
whatever
but
it
would
takes.
you break the occupier's law?
Break the occupier's law?
Yes.
But I need to see that the occupier has done nothing but very
No.
very much
Answer my
sister.
question. No. We've been in this scenario together. Are you gonna break the occupier's law? Where in this breaking of the law, they put you in jail. Are you gonna do that? Are you willing to do that? Whatever the law that occupier has come up with, whatever rules that they have, you are deciding, injustice has happened to me, don't care about the law, doing what I like, I'm getting in the house and I'm kicking them, man.
Because they've already come to my house and then
No. Are you going to do that?
I'm
Are you going to do that?
kick them.
Yeah, are you going to do whatever you need to? Are you going to abandon the law of this occupier? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, but they also try to invade me.
No. I'm asking you.
My laws,
Hey,
right?
they've done their business. We're upset. I just said we're both upset. Me, I'm protesting as a Tibetan monk, sitting outside, and it's raining on me, and that's how I'm protesting. You said I've done nothing. Cool. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. What am I gonna do?
Yes.
Yeah, I told you I'm gonna stand against it.
So am I.
Stand against it.
So are you? When you stand against it, are you going to obey the law of the occupier when in your standing against this? When you retaliate, are you going to retaliate in a way that doesn't break the law?
No, I am gonna break the law.
Right. And what happens when they throw you in jail?
Well, they can do it because I'm doing it for my country and I'm doing whatever I can for my country, right?
And if they throw you in jail, is there anything more you can do?
Well, even if not, but at least I.
No, answer my question.
But it's
When
just
you're
I
in,
did
when
my
you're,
best.
pardon?
I did my best to save my country. Right?
And what happens if it's best when I stay out of jail and I can keep working and people can keep seeing me? Am I doing better than you than who's sitting in jail?
Yeah, because you're doing nothing basically.
No, because other people are gonna.
Now I'll ask you another question again. Are peaceful protesters, do you think they do nothing?
Okay. Peaceful protesters, can you tell me what
No.
peaceful protesters?
Any peaceful-
What are they standing against?
Oh, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they're standing against. I'm asking you.
It matters.
No. I'm asking you. What I'm asking. Wait.
It depends on the
No.
urgency of the situation.
What I am asking.
It depends on the urgency of the situation.
What I am asking you is the act of peaceful protesting. Is that nothing to you?
But it also depends on the urgency of the situation, you know? If things are getting worse in my country and somebody's just trying to come in and then bomb
It's not your country. It's not your country. You know, in your scenario, it's not. You're in the occupier. It's not yours anymore. You're just like.
Yes, oh my God, I just told
It's
you
your scenario.
country. The occupier is the one who is trying to enter your country without your permission. Or
No,
even,
you no.
or even in your,
Oh, you're changing the scenario
I'm
now.
not changing the scenario.
If they entered without any permission, I would let them in.
Yes. How?
Pardon?
They have
Because then I will.
they have guns, they have bombs.
Well,
and
then-
of course they can.
Well, then if they kill me.
And sometimes.
So then what are you saying?
sometimes
Listen. Wait.
they will
No,
just
wait.
pretend as if you're your friend and then they-
Wait.
Yeah?
When these people kick me out, have they kicked me out with force of my house? Have they kicked me out with force?
Yes.
Are they the occupier or are they some random group that's come and done this just to me?
What do you mean a random group?
Are they the ones who uphold the law of the land? Or are they just a random group of a gang that's just come and done this to me?
Oh no. So okay. So basically, your land exists as its own.
Remember land?
Right.
Okay, exists. So I've got my own law.
Yeah. but
I've got
then-
my own army.
Yeah, but then slowly.
I've got my own army.
That's what I'm saying. So what they
So
do is
you're-
that
you're-
basically
what I'm- wait,
they
just
bring-
to
they bring
clarify.
their own army. Who is an occupier?
Wait, so no, wait, no, hold on. You're again. You have complicated the situation. You have.
Can you tell
No,
me
wait.
what's an occupier? Can you tell me what's an occupier?
You're gonna.
Can you tell me what's an occupier?
you need-
because I need to know if both of
For
our
someone to be.
definitions are the same.
No, because you have. If they're an occupier, that means they've invaded me as an army and beaten my army. Have they done that?
Yeah.
They've done that.
Yeah.
Then I've lost. They've lost the war. I've lost the war. What can I do? I've lost the war. Is that what you're telling me? Right? I have my land with my army, my government, my police, my law over all of it. Someone comes along with an army bigger than mine, and they boot me. I lost. I can't do anything. It's not my land anymore.
Trying to occupy your land, and you're not going to do that.
That's what's happened. History everywhere. This is what's happened.
Cyprus happened.
This is what's happened. History. If an army, Roman Empire, that's what they did. They marched, they steamrolled through Europe. They said this is the law of the land. That's what they said. People did what they liked, and when they broke the Roman law, which jail were they thrown in? The Roman jail. I don't want to be thrown in the occupier jail. I'm leaving. I lost.
So you're leaving and you lost while the occupation was happening, and you're not going to.
Have I lost the war?
You are in the war.
I can't be in the war. I've
Of
lost.
course you are. They are trying to occupy your land and
No,
you're in the war.
I thought you said I lost the war. If I lost,
No. I just told you.
So you
that
need to-
they're
let's go-
trying to come to your house and they're trying to do like beat the shit out of you and everything. I didn't say that you have lost the war and everything.
But
I'm
you
just
said
saying
land. But you
they
said
are-
land.
Yeah, land. They are trying to have control of your land.
So wait. So okay, whose land am I living in when this occurs?
It's your land. But they are just trying to occupy.
When I asked that question.
Okay, so you can say potential occupiers.
No, it's not. No, it's not potential. It's no. It's not the potential occupier, because that determines the sort of response I make. Now, I'll ask you again. When I say whose land I'm in, I'm talking about the law that I'm under, the government that I'm under, the authority that I'm under, because that's who I appeal to say, hey, they're breaking the law of your land. They can't do this to me because I'm as living as a subject under your land, right? So, when you say your land, are you saying that I have my own government, my own law, my own army, my own force, my own authority? Is that what you're saying?
Okay. You had your own law, but
I had.
yeah.
Did I?
But the occupiers, they use their force to get into your land.
So, that when they say they use force, we've engaged in warfare. Because I wouldn't just let them do that, right?
But how would you stop that? Because
No, because if I have my own law and my own land, if I have my own law and on my own land, anyone that's coming with force is an invader,
yes, invaders.
right?
Yeah.
So that means I will use what's within my law, what's within my land, my authority, to fight them back.
Yeah.
And that's what I will do. But if I lose, I've lost.
No, you haven't lost yet. No, you haven't
I
lost.
haven't lost yet.
Yeah. So
Oh, then I keep fighting then. So they haven't entered my house.
How would you fight?
Pardon?
How would you fight?
I'll have to engage in warfare.
Welfare.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I use the wrong word saying occupy. Maybe I should have started with the word invader. Basically, who's trying to invade? Yeah.
An invader, that's still war.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, exactly. Invader.
So is the war over?
The war is not over.
So that means
You are
that
in the war.
so that means this is a
And you don't have any weapons. You don't have anything. But
No, hold on. Wait. Stop. If I'm engaging in warfare, I have weapons, I'm fighting. Yeah? I have my land, I have my... No, what kind of scenario is this? You're now saying that... So you're saying that I am in a house of my own land, with my own law and my own authority, but I have nothing to... I have no means of exercising authority.
I mean, you have limited resources. Like how many could use those limited resources?
So then that's what I'm saying. What
would you do? How would you retaliate?
Very quickly. Are you sure you're not trying to compare this to what's happening?
No, not at all.
You're not.
No, not at all.
I think you are.
No.
There's camera everywhere. She's
The
telling me
point of this whole
camera.
scenario was to know your perspective about how would you retaliate
But we've-
to an invasion. That's all.
But we've actually been going through it, and it's
I
very
know,
complicated, isn't it?
I know. I totally get your point.
So can you? So in this, we need to clarify. So am I a country with my own military force? My land. Do I have my own force? My military might? Do I have all of that? Is that what you're telling? Yes? No?
You have limited resources in your country.
So that means I have a means of fighting.
Yeah, but limited means of fighting.
But so in other words, I can choose whether to fight or not. Yes?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Now, if you're saying I have limited resources, and I see the strongest group coming down the hill, and they say we want your house. And I know that if I fight, I will die, and so will my house. I'm leaving my house. I'm leaving.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know, that if you would leave your house or you would stay in your house and protect your house and whatever it is.
No, because for me, if
That's the only perspective I wanted to know. Because having this whole conversation and talking to somebody who, for example, I would stay in my house and I would fight back in every way
really?
possible.
Let me ask you a question. So wait, let me ask you a question.
You said that you would leave your house.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
So we are two different mindsets.
Yeah, I want to really flesh that out. So if you're telling me that you have all sorts of people within your house, all sorts of people within your house that cannot fight like you can fight, because you said it's a small military force, but you see on top of the hill, there's a strong force that say that I will destroy everybody in that house. Are you telling me that instead of escaping with the people who cannot fight, where you could protect them as you leave, you would stay and ensure that even those people who can't fight also stay and they die when this strong person comes? Is that what you would do?
I mean, I would fight back, yes.
No. If you fight back, here's a serious question. If you fight back, there's no one protecting anybody in your house. So you have an option here. You have an option here. You can decide to be like, this is my house, I'm gonna fight these people even though I know I'm gonna lose, and the people in my house cannot fight like I can, and they're going to die because I'm not strong enough to take them on. Or, guys, home is where the heart is. We're going. You guys are my family, you guys are my heart. We're leaving this house. We will do house somewhere else. Which options will you take?
Okay, so at the end of the day, it's your own personal choice. You want to leave the house, you leave.
No, I asked you a scenario. What option would you take?
If somebody from my family wants to leave, they can leave. I want to stay, I stay.
You would, even though you know that you will die?
Yes. It's my home, it's my home.
Your children, your parents, they're like, please come. And you will say that I will stay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, now we've seen the difference between me and you.
Yes, exactly. This was the only point that I wanted to make, that you think very differently when you say that, when you give a balanced statement, you are coming from a different mindset, and I'm coming from a different mindset. You would leave, and I wouldn't leave.
Even though you know that you will die, and there's no chance of beating those people,
yes, I would leave.
And your family will die if you stay.
My family, it's their own choice. They want to stay, they stay. If they don't want to stay, they don't.
But what happens if you have the
I don't mind, because I'm dying to protect my own house.
Yeah, but what happens if you? No, hold on, wait. What happens if you? What happens? What happens?
I'm so sorry. I really want to end this conversation now, because not because I can answer you back, but because there are a lot of people, actually specific somebody who has said a very disrespectful thing about me and my sister, and I did not hear that.
But that wasn't
otherwise
with me.
I would have. Yeah, I understand, but because this environment is not it's not safe for us right now.
All right.
I'm so sorry. I would really want to continue with this conversation.
Yeah, it was good for us, fun.
Yes, it was good, and I'm glad that at this point I do know your perspective and then my perspective, and I feel like we are wasted like an hour because we think very differently at this point, yeah? And please next time do not come into somebody's conversation when somebody's talking, because that
No, come on, wait, that's a bit unfair, because I started speaking to her and ended up speaking to you, because you came in the conversation. I entertained you entering the conversation.
I said, can I
right?
say something?
So you don't have to say something rude to her.
But
Is that not
can
fair?
I say something?
Yeah, that's
there's a difference. I said, can I say
still
something?
the point is.
I was polite.
Yeah, so
the point is. Yeah, okay. That's it. There's no other point. That's all.
Okay.
Good
all
conversation. All right. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Yo.
Oh wow.
You didn't get nowhere.
That was long, I can't lie. That was very long.
It's a simple, you condemn Israel, condemn Hamas, she doesn't want to do it.
Doesn't want to do it.
So innocent lives of October 7th doesn't mean anything.
Wow.
Thanks, Tom.
Wrap up. I think we were talking about the conflict that's been happening in Palestine. I mean, I believe it's a very, very complicated conflict. There's a lot of content and history to it, and it's no simple answer. But at least I can say for sure that both sides are wrong. It was very interesting that the girls there would keep reminding me that I've said that Israel were wrong, but I've also said that Hamas is wrong. But when I try to ask them and say, is Hamas wrong? They would not actually answer this question. They would do what they can to try and justify that. I personally believe that when you retaliate, as I said to the woman at the end, is that when you retaliate, that doesn't justify you to do whatever you like. Just because someone has done something wrong for you doesn't mean you can do whatever you like back to them. That is not what I believe. I believe that even in retaliation, you still can be wrong. So that's what I was trying to get across. We ended up in that analogy, which hopefully is captured on the camera. I'm saying that this analogy is too simple to be compared to what's happening in Palestine and with the conflict happening in Palestine. So, and you can see from that, at the end of that, we've got two different understandings. Me, with all that whole situation, I'm going to survive, me and my loved ones. If I know or if I feel that I'm going to lose, and that means I will not be able to protect the people whom I love, then me and the people that I love are leaving.
And the actions are not good.
That's what I would do. If I think that I can actually fight and I can actually make sure that my people are protected, then yes, I will fight. But in that scenario, it was, like I said, it was too complicated. From what she said, even though she knows that she would lose, even that she knows that her people are going to be destroyed by this strong person coming down the hill, she will remain and fight. Even though she knows she would die, even though she knows her people would die, when she could escape, she will fight for bricks and mortar. I don't believe in that. But yeah, thank you. God bless you all. Jesus is your Lord and Savior. Come to Christ. And yeah, God bless you all. Thank you. Pray for the Christians at the corner. Pray for the Christians at the corner.